What's up, Internet? Welcome back to the Séance of Blake Manor. For me, it has been about 2 months since I beat the game. I managed to kind of like rip through the game very quickly. I think I might have said that when I got to the ending of it. But we're back for this one final, potentially megalithic episode. Because I'm going to attempt to go back and solve all mysteries. I have forgotten Finn. He got... Because obviously we didn't know he was going to get kidnapped, we saved him too late before he got kidnapped. So now we have to start a new run with the idea that we're going to solve his mystery before he gets captured. I will be doing skipping ahead, basically only focusing on his parts. But yeah, so here we go. I'll show you the opening of the game, and then we'll do some other... we also have to see all the talks. I'm gonna skip everything major because I don't want to waste time. I did, in fact, the playthrough was 23 hours long, so I'm trying to cut this to at least only a couple hours if I can help it. I think I can speedrun this pretty well. I have a good idea of how to do this now.
I suppose that.
Okay, so we're just gonna speedrun it. There shouldn't be that much of a problem with that.
Hello.
I might make a couple mistakes, but as long as I don't make enough mistakes where I can't finish the game, that would be fine. 2 to access the records, thank you. I will say, the game does a really good job early of, just generally tutorializing everything. Like, I really like this opening moment. I think it's a good idea to do Mary Blake. Yeah, exactly. Because that's going to be helpful for Scarlet later. Again, it's been 2 months, but I have been editing the series, so I think I have a... I think it's still fresh in my brain. Okay, that's Mantovani's, right? It's probably a good idea to lock that in. So I now the good thing about doing this as kind of a speed run thing is I do know what is and is not important. Yeah, got it. Cool. Okay. So, right, so it wants me to do a investigate. Okay, get me out of here. All right, cool. So it wants me to ring the bell, which I can do. I suppose I should. That's one. Hello, Varley.
Yes. We did not.
We're just gonna skip everything. Okay, sign the book. Right, we're analyzing, not analyzing. Here. And then sign it. Cool.
Indeed,
Is it work? Can I?
Do we have anything to discuss? Let's discuss the broken telegram machine. Let's discuss Grand Séance. What we also know, thankfully, is that there's a lot of stuff that is crossover. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we get from multiple people, so that's helpful. Oh, right, we need to analyze him, I think, a little bit, too. Actually, I don't know, is that necessary? I feel like it's helpful for some people and not helpful for others. Like, Varley, I don't feel like is necessary at all. Let's definitely... Let's grab both of these things. Cool. And then we'll definitely grab the drawing room talk schedule once we can get that, because that's very important. Staff's rota, great. Yeah, just let's get the big stuff out of the way. We know we have to fix the telegram machine. That's not hard. Okay, let's go to luggage room. I'm feeling good. I actually think that I'm going to be able to do this. There's something in there. Okay. I just want to basically like log everything that I know I'm going to need to deal with. I almost wish there was a new game plus, but I know that would be ridiculous. Okay, so exit the luggage room. Those are the major things I think in there that I can actively deal with right now. Let's go to telegram room. Faint smell of burnt paper. I don't think I get anything super early here. I forget what it is. It's yellow, blank blue, yellow, blank blue. Okay, cool. And it's to 6 volts. Yeah. Okay, so I just need to do it 6 times. Repair. Okay, here we go. So, oh right, it pulls it up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Nice. Excellent. Great. Telegram's in. Okay, there was nothing in here, I don't think, ever. Alright, out we go. We will say we fixed the telegram machine. Varley will leave. Oh, right. We got a spirit. How about cloakroom? I forget what's even in here. I think this is where we start figuring out Bridges Cross. That's good to know. Let's listen. I don't think there's anything really else in here. Cool. Yeah, it is actually fun to be back around with this. So one of our achievements is ringing the bell 10 times, so we should do that. We have the time.
May I?
I'm gonna actually just do that right now.
Nah,
Just,
if you need.
just gonna piss the fuck out of Varley. So that's 3 now.
May
I need
then nah, if you need.
Oh, we should have waited on this, but that's okay. I'd rather get it done and not forget. 4. It's not wasting time, so it's wasting our personal time, but it's not
Yeah.
wasting the in-game time.
Then nah, if you.
I wonder, does he actually say anything if you ring the bell 10 times? This is 5. So it's clearly not cumulative
May I-
across the entire, like,
I need
everything you're playing, because I would have already had it. Like, I've definitely rang the bell 10 times in, like, playing the original playthrough of the game. But that's not what it's asking. It's asking for people to ring
I
it
need
10
Nah, if you
times in a row. I think I'm at 6 now.
May
I
then nah, if you.
Okay, I'm trying not to even interact with him just in case that matters. 7, I think.
May I?
I wonder if it also would be faster or more correct if we picked an hour where Varley wasn't actually in the office.
May I?
Like, so we could just ring it and no one would
Nah, if
respond.
you.
We're gonna try this and we'll see what happens. This should work. Yeah, there it is. Okay, ring the lobby bell 10 times is the achievement.
May I be?
Yeah, no change of attitude here. I'm just gonna quickly do that.
Then nah, if you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to even collect evidence that I don't actually need, as far as I'm aware. Oh, actually, I do have to talk to him. God damn it. Okay. So we got a secret 11th one. Why not?
May I be?
Okay, so let's discuss. We do fix telegram
Is that then
machine.
You should.
Okay, now we could snoop in his office. Oh, I wonder. Would I be able to do his safe if I knew the code. I don't remember it, but it would be funny if I did. Okay, so cool. Something under it. Here's the Deane letter, right? Cool, right. This is where we're comparing. So there, the Y is a little different. The bottom of the D. There we go. Press 1. Okay, hypothesis time. Okay. Miss Deane's departure letter is forged.
But can it?
They can write.
The fact.
Which immediately rules out O'Finn, which is funny. Yeah, we don't know anybody else on
Mr.
the
Mr.
list. Great, we're gonna... Oh, so we didn't get that until later, but we actually... I think we were running out of time the first time around, which is fun. Room rack, that's really important. I don't think we need anything there. And then safe. I don't have time for this right now. Okay, climb out. Alright, out we go. Alright, so that's the intro done. And then we'll just have to do the Toussaint mystery first.
Mr.
Before
Ward.
having to fully focus on O'Finn as best as possible. Alright, into the house we go. Great. And I'm assuming I can't...
Your room.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do anything about this.
If you head up this.
This room's your...
Hey, Seamus. Quickly analyze. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Excellent. I can't really talk to him about anything right now. Honestly, it doesn't even matter. I don't have the full scope. Okay, let's, I don't think I have anything important. No. Alright, sleep in it. Right, this is gonna launch us into the dream. Cool, so let's do this really quick. Yeah, we're gonna hear. So I think here is a good point. I might jump ahead. And then we'll get to our first talk and start talking to O'Finn. Alright, so I just got through Toussaint's first little dialogue bit. We have not actually finished the Hazel Erickson piece, but I can now talk to O'Finn. So we're going to analyze and talk to him real quick.
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
No, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there,
I
sir.
love his character. It's actually so disappointing that we didn't get more of him, because I really do like
Sir,
him.
I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Ha ha, good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands, they can do what they want to them.
Right, because he's a
It
Milesian.
won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Alright, quick analysis. Very good. Okay. So I suppose we should just ask him everything, because we actually don't know what to use with him. Ornate belt. Crown. Crown, that's the pale speaking in you, lad. It's a circlet. It's a sign of my station as a druid, a protector of this land and its inhabitants. Crown. Discussion update. Washerwoman. Oh, okay. Oh, druid. Okay, cool. Maybe we just didn't even do this. Last night, as I arrived, I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain. Ah, I knew there would be death here. I'm sorry. You saw a benai, lad. Spells trouble, of the life-ending type. She's a portent, you see, an omen. One that means death and grief have come to your house. Somebody will die here this weekend. Possibly more than one. Certainly no less. Miss Deane, am I too late? Well, we know who it's actually going to be. Alright, here we go. You say you're a druid? Ah, as much as anyone can be. The Catholics didn't leave much trace of the old ways, but I've pieced together a tradition that feels all right to me and called it Druidism. No more made up than anything else, mind. For the most part, I just treat all natural things as equal in value. People, plants, animals, and places. Real places, the wild and such. Not man-made intrusions like this manor. Bloody eyesore. Code of conduct. Wow, we're just continuing. Okay, what is the code you live by? It's nothing fancy. I try to treat all people, creatures, plants, and places as equal. I leave no trace. I burn safely, and I leave my share for the other folks. Interesting. Okay, so, and then let's just get his timetable really quick. Wander the hedge bays after lunchtime, I think, and go get a gator in the bar before the dinner bell. Not sure what else there is to do. I'm told there are talks, but talking to me is a two-way thing, not sitting down so somebody can tell me about their hobbies. And for Sunday? Who knows? Tomorrow's too far away to be worth thinking about that today. There's the seance anyway. Could spend some time getting on Fia's nerves, though. That's always fun. She said she'd be doing some work with the well after lunch. Might stick my face in and see how she's getting on. That's funny, because he didn't have a plan.
I'm running out of time.
No, you're not running out of time. You're good. So actually, we will just do that really quick, but let's finish up. Let's just see, what do I have for O'Finn then? So I've done profiling him, but it's saying I have to investigate his room, but we're not going to be able to investigate his room. So what else am I going to be able to do? I cannot investigate his room. We know that. The key that we need to investigate his room will be locked by the time that he is out of play. And we know for a fact that that's then not going to be possible. So something else has to be able to give us his mystery. Okay, and now we also just have to figure out which one is her room. Was there not a map somewhere? There it is. There we go. Okay, great. Hazel's room is here. Okay. Let's do this really quick, obviously, because this is important for the story, and then we will do everything else we need. Let's see, how quickly can I investigate these rooms? Why not? Not quickly enough, apparently. Tarot deck. Right? The magical, or the hermetic order. Might as well look at our shoes. We now know that we have a lot of time we could spare. There's some poison, that's important. Those are just some unmarked books. Nothing in the trash. Nothing there. Okay, here's schedule. Not even really important, to be honest. Okay, there's a burned paper. We have the attendees list where she circled Evelyn Deane. Let's open this up. That's just the stationery. And we got a box, which is going to be the HOGD. HOG. Check it. Nice. Great. Wonderful. Okay, let's just read the letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right, and she's just trying to... Candles. Runes. What else am I missing? Looked at that. Because it should have popped up with... Oh, I have to actually talk to her. Right. Okay, wait, hold on. Right, so I've done everything... Right, the last time I had actually talked to her first, I think. And then went into her room. This will be actually speedier. Okay, analyze. Great. Oh, right, there we go. Already. Hypothesis.
We haven't.
Form hypothesis. Let's do it. Skip all this garbage. Let's do Hazel Erickson's goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Deane to steal her magical abilities.
Mrs.
Great, and now we confront.
Mr. I can't back.
It's just it's completely blasting through this. Action unlocked. I forget. Is her action just to tell Toussaint? I need to stop her. I suppose I should just tell Etienne. Confession.
Miss. She. So what? But all. She's. I. Miss. No.
Nice. Okay, Mr. Toussaint is no longer attending the séance. Very good. Great. Cool. Good. Good. Oh,
Excuse me.
Joyce.
Is this your?
Yes. That's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just
Hmm?
no ideas. Anyway, I.
Oh, right, Dean's journal. Oh, and she probably put it there. That's interesting. I didn't even clock that. Okay. Right, there's no actual delivery. She probably just took it from... What else do I have to look at? Oh, in the page. Right. Okay, great. All right, so from here... so there is another achievement that I probably won't be doing on camera. I am going to save here. There's one where you just do the absolute bare minimum, and that's as much right now as we would be able to do that achievement. So I'm going to not do that on camera, but that is the most. And now it's O'Finn time. So now we just try to fully focus on him and just try to get to the bottom of everything. So I don't think there's anything else I can talk to you about right now. I might have to talk to other people about you. Oh, Miss Deane's room. Interesting. Oh, that's a moot point because we're going to figure that out. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to do some research, I think, in the library first before we talk to you. So I'm going to make another cut here, and if I figure out anything else about O'Finn... Actually, you know what? Let's do library really quick. See if anything that he said is researchable. Oh. Thank you. Mary Blake. Yeah, that's important. Read on, please. That'll be helpful for later. Is there any other Irish history stuff? No. Connacht ancestry. Regional research. Interesting. Religion. Spiritualism. Hermetic order is probably a good idea. Just have that in the back of our mind. I don't think that actually counts for anything, but might as well. And now let's just finish up because the goal is also to do all mysteries. So we actually do have to finish everybody's story, which is a little annoying, but
What?
okay, so that is going to be the end of her story. So we're already 2 down, which is
So you've read the
helpful.
note?
Very creepy.
Now?
Okay, that's 2. Yay! Okay, so not at full power. We're in a good spot. Okay. Great. Out we go. Alright, now I'm going to cut it off, and we'll see what else we can do. See ya God knows when. Alright, guys, we're back. I'm at about 11 o'clock. Well, actually, I am at 11 o'clock. This is the talk we missed. This is the Marques's talk at 11 a.m. on day 2, the first day, technically. And I figured you guys would want to see it, so here it is. So, welcome all of you to my home. I'm Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Dune, Lord of this manor, and all the land that can be seen from it. I've been asked to speak with you about the house and its history, which dates back to 1652. And I think that's Simon there, which is interesting.
My ancestor, Edward Blake, was granted this land in the winter of 1651. The following summer, work began on the castle that, in turn, became this manor. The building has been expanded many times over since then, and you would be hard-pressed to tell the original building and the additions apart. But the main compound is roughly expanded to 5 times its original size. This is not counting the basement, which was added in the late 1700s. Of course, the Great Famine was hard on much of Ireland, and we were no exception. Those were hard years on the land and our family. My father sold much of the estate and made some daring investments across Europe. They did not pay off. And so, when I was of age and title, I turned the manor into a hotel. What remains of the land is still farmed or forested, of course. You, sir, a question.
Thank you, Marquess. Not to turn things gruesome, but is it true what they say about the walled-up rooms?
Spending too much time digging around in our library, eh, Mr. Scarrett? Certainly, it is rumored that Percival Blake bricked away 2 young lovers for angering him, set across from one another, so they could hear each other's final days. That said, no such chambers were found, nor records of work being done that matched the timing. It is true that a young couple did indeed vanish with no record, but that wasn't uncommon for that era. Over the years, some staff, and yes, even guests, have reported hearing sobs from a young woman in the east of the manor. But given the lack of evidence, these are likely flights of fancy. As such, we continue to display a portrait of Percival Blake. That said, I did have it moved from the main halls on the staff's request. Now it is in one of the towers, though I can't recall which.
Thank you, Marquess. Any more tragic deaths to share?
All death is tragic, Mrs. Darcy. I'm not sure this place has any more tragedy than any other family in this land.
Then why all the ghost stories? I don't think we all gathered here for no reason.
That's perhaps a better question for Miss Mantovani. No more questions? Okay. Let us conclude then. Thank you all for your time. I shall take my leave. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Blake Manor.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I've done a decent amount of stuff in 2 hours. It's actually crazy how many things you can achieve quickly if you want to just take a pause. This is all the stuff that I've found in my time already. I've unlocked Deane's room. I've profiled a couple people. Okay, Rory is one of the people that we never got this early, so this is a good opportunity to do him. And I have the laudanum from Omara, which he can directly do. He was the key to that. Yep, let's do it. That's the hypothesis unlocked. So yeah, we could have gotten Omara really early. Actually, Rory is a good source for a lot of this stuff. Okay, bridge game attendees, and then let's do the Dean stuff. Yeah, he actually has he's really good at a lot of this stuff. Okay, cool. So let's look at the spirit camera. Now we could talk to him again. Let's talk about the spirit camera. No. And then, very good. Oh, how about the photograph, right? Great, okay. That's that done. Scarrett, I can talk to you. So the game, I've realized on this speedrun version, does really interesting things in terms of locking the ability to know everything about a character until you talk to them and investigate their space, which I find is a good way to gate the progress. Cathal Amara's goal is to catch trap an angel. Or is it summon an angel and trap it so that he can stop risking his life to see it. Great. That's one done. Let's talk to you, please. Okay, right. We haven't been... at this point, I have not been to his room, so... I haven't been able to do that, but I guess I can do that now that he's out of the room. Darcy, I'm very close on at this point. Great. Yeah, you could see how quick... Yeah, see already, I'm on hypothesis time.
Recently?
Yes.
What?
Well, I'm sorry.
Why,
Funny, the
you...
first time I'm talking to her, I already know everything about her. But you can do that a little bit in this game. I make a hypothesis. Miss Darcy's goal is to murder Miss Deane as revenge for the affair that occurred while she miscarried. Great. Now we can confront you. Great. Excellent. And now we can do the exorcism once we meet... I haven't met Dupre yet, so actually I can't do that. Now Sinnott. That's funny. I haven't even unlocked the mystery for Sinnott yet. Because he hasn't come up as a suspicious character. Okay. Let's use the rest of our hour to go do Scarrett's room. And I think I'll pause here again for you guys, and we'll pick up with the next jump in time. It's funny, you're getting like a non-linear experience right now. Alright, so it's 2:40 p.m. I'm here on the mystery count. And we have O'Finn, and we've unlocked the ability to talk about Milesians, so I think that's going to be important.
And you're back.
Alright, so here we go. Does the term Milesians mean anything to you? Humans, lad. They're humans, our ancestors. Legend is that they came here over 9 waves and battled the gods so they could settle here. Didn't end well for either group, but you could say we came out on top. That's a good joke on account of us dividing the land and them getting the bottom half. You'd have appreciated that if you knew your history. Let's just keep asking about stuff. What do you know about Tir na Noag? Nothing that you shouldn't. One of the many Tiortha, or lands of the other world. Tir na Noag means lands of the young. There's many Tiortha, like the Tir Fo Thiun, the lands under the wave, Magmel, the plain of delight, and Imain Ablak, the Isle of apple trees. They say that on a clear day, you could see it, past the plain of honey, on the horizon where the sun settles. Mind you, I've never seen a clear day on this blasted rock we call home. You could get there underground, too, like the Tuatha Dé Danann eventually did. There's plenty of old passageways in the dark corners of places of power. None of them is safe, guarded by fey things, or worse, not guarded, and you can get in. I know a woman who once got near, saw her own death, and only because she had kids was let leave. I have no kids, none that I know of, so I won't be risking it, thanks. Ooh, hello. Oh, okay, there's more. It's more on the haunting, not on him, though. Let's see. Apparently Miss Deane is the descendant of a powerful Milesian ancestor. Is she now? She and I ought to have a chat in that case. Okay. The Fae? What can you tell me about the Fae? Surely you know this yourself? Right. Well, in basic terms, they're the spirits of the land, or they are the land. People say they can't be trusted or they're tricksy, but that's applying human thinking to them, and you don't want to do that. We could ask him about these ones. How about Goibnu? Have you ever heard of Goibnu? I have, Minchir, travelers, that is, call him Galyon, or we call our god Galyon anyway. We believe the world was forged out of metal, and since Goibnu is a smith god, well, there's a natural comparison gets made there. Anyway, Goibnu is not only a smith, he was also the hospitaller of the Tuatha Dé Danann. You could drink at his feast and not get a hangover, and the food you'd eat, it'd protect a man from both sickness and decay. I wouldn't mind getting some of that protection going into the winter. Yeah, so still not really budging here. Oop. Research Milesians. Oh shit. Okay, so I gotta go back to the library and do some Milesian research. Well, we'll catch you when we do that. All right, so we're at our second talk, which is Fia's talk. We did attend this one, so I am going to obviously attend it, but I don't need to listen to what she's saying because we've heard it already. Cool. I think I'm at like 5 or 6 fully solved of the personal people mysteries, and then a couple of the main mysteries solved. I've done the dream. There's a lot of people in this one too, which is really helpful. A lot of people. These talks are helpful to get a lot of people in the same room too. Okay, cool. So I think. There we go. We gotta do this first for sure. Joyce is in that. Great. Okay, now other stuff. Callahan. I want to ask you about some Tir na Noag stuff, which we've definitely asked before, but I'm just going to kind of run through some stuff. And then I also want to ask you about O'Finn. Do you know about O'Finn? Ah, he's a good laugh. We've known each other for a long time. If you knew of his druidic code of conduct, you know he and I are singing the same song, just with different harmonies. Interesting. Okay, that didn't really work. Let's go back to evidence. Did you know that Miss Deane hails from a powerful Milesian bloodline? I'm just trying to get her stuff done, too. Séance Aftermath? I forget how we get hers all the way through. I know we have to do the thing. Toussaint O'Mara. O'Mara I need for... Now we're getting into stuff that you haven't really been seeing, but we know we have to ask him about... Oh, wait, was it him? Oh, shit. I don't know. Regardless, this is what I've been doing for the past... Well, now I'm at 2.5 hours in. In terms of our run of this. let's see, Séance Aftermath. And then, what do you have to say about O'Finn? Can you tell me about Mr. Finn? Ah, yes, our druid friend. He's alright. His heart's in the right place, but his code of conduct is so dated. He needs to be more open to progress. I think he would achieve more if he were. Again, not really helpful. And Shadow. Being droid duties. Old Irish Grimoire. Okay.
I have to.
So where am I at now? I have to... Simon is kind of irrelevant, to be honest. I have the Bible now, so I can do pray. But the most important one is this, is O'Finn. It's really tough, because the code of conduct is seemingly the end of the line, and nothing that he has can be discussed with anybody else. So then we just have research Milesians as our thing. And I can't investigate the room before he's going to get kidnapped. So something has to happen. And I'm not sure what just yet. Which is a little frustrating. I'm going to continue trying some stuff. Yeah, and then here we go. So we're at the haunting, which we know gets solved after this night. And the fight is something I'm actively working towards right now. Omara, Scarrett. And then I just need someone to confirm. I forget who has to confirm the armchair thing. And Tucson, I have to talk to Murphy about that, which is totally fine. Yeah. And then I have that mystery done. So, yeah, just a couple of other little pieces. If I figure out what else to do for O'Finn, you know where you'll find me in the next second. All right, so we're at talk number 3. I've been playing the game for about 3 hours at this point.
Now, I will speak with you about ghosts, spirits, phantoms. There is still much we don't know about ghosts, you must think. And this is true. Yet, there is plenty to speak on. So do not worry. We do know that not all dead linger. Only those bound to a place, an object, a person stay. Why? This we do not know yet for certain. It is theorized that all spirits are bound, fettered, by an emotional component. Death in a place, obsession with an object, love or anger to a person. By their nature, they're hard to define. And yet, even in their elusiveness? Yeah, sì, questo funzionerà. We find them everywhere. By their many names, they are all across the world. There are many formations. Some echo the grief they left upon the world and are blind to the living, while others are vengeful and aggressive, haunting a person or place and causing everything from psychological to physical damage. Regardless, no single spectre has been able to directly communicate. But tomorrow night we intend to change this. So, what stops them from speaking? Is it a physical matter? No, it cannot be, as they interact with the world in other ways. Blowing papers off desks, snuffing candles, sometimes even striking people. Perhaps the limitation is in their lungs, then. Well, no. Many wail and moan, after all. Could it be they have nothing to say? I do not think so. Many a mystic, myself included, believe that spirits have given us a feeling of things they once said. There is a chance this is wishful thinking on our parts. But I believe so many have felt this, that at least one person must be correct. Maybe they simply cannot speak for themselves? This we cannot rule out. and is to be my conclusion if our seance does not bear fruit. So, why do I have such hopes for this seance? This I have been doing for a long time. When you invite a ghost to speak with you, there are always limits. The strength of the spirit, the skill of the medium, the thickness of the veil. All of these things can make it difficult for a ghost to manifest. We see their forms on occasion. We feel the echoes of their emotion. But these things do not require expense. They sustain themselves somehow. This we do not understand. It takes effort for a spirit to be more than echoes, to make a more conscious connection with the world of the living. This is an age of science, yes? So, let me speak in those terms. We think of ghosts as waveforms, spiritual waveforms. A soul rippling long past the death of its host, its shell. They are in a frequency we cannot easily see. In daytime, they are almost invisible to us. At night, easier to see. The less interference around, lights, other people, and so on, the easier still. If you have noticed animals behaving strangely, this is because they see different wavelengths to us. As is with light, the atmosphere blocks the wavelength of light. The same is true for spiritual wavelengths. But at this time of year, the veil, or spiritual atmosphere, is at its thinnest. And then there is you. Those gathered. People attuned to the mystical, coming together to work as a... qual è la parola? A net. To catch the signal. No, net is not correct. Che cos'è? Ah, my words let me down. But look, if you do not believe me, I'm told that crows are a symbol of your Irish death goddess. They are gathering. And at night, the dead are roaming. I think they line up for the chance to speak to us. Imparting? A warning. We understand ghosts to be the disembodied souls of the old selves, sometimes less or incomplete as to how they were before. So, tomorrow, when the veil is at its thinnest, mind your words. These spirits were once people. They are the intangible remains, and they will be just as driven as they ever were, if not more.
Wow, that was a megalith talk. Holy God. That took forever. Cool stuff. I'm less intrigued by it, admittedly, after the game is over. A lot of people in this room. The person I have to talk to most is Barbosa. Because we now re-evaluate the Quinn and Barbosa thing. And I'm not going to make you sit through it again, so we're going to cut ahead. All right, so it is 6:34. I think I've officially tapped out everything I can do before the day change. So, haunting is the only mystery left here. The culprit, I have completed 10 of the people. All of the staff cannot be completed. Obviously, Coventry can't be. Walter Blake absolutely can't be. Varley can't be. Lau and McLeod need the catacombs. Dupre needs Joyce. Sinnott needs Doyle. O'Finn, we'll get to in a second. Hunter needs the basement, and Hisham needs the basement. So this is basically everybody that can be done. So I can do 10 before the day change. Here's my thing on O'Finn. The thing that's left over is investigate room 20. So I think that you actually can't finish this But we just didn't have this. Because I know for a fact we didn't have these as part of the evidence. So I think we just needed to we needed to talk to him more than we did beforehand. And now I think we are ready to go for this. I'm going to still make a save just in case. Just make sure that's the right one. Yeah. I'm still going to make a save just in case, but now I'm going to advance time all the way up to the end of the day. And then we'll cut ahead once we know I can get into that room. We'll do the basement, obviously, as soon as possible. And, yeah, that'll be it. I'm going to make a cut here, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, so we're back. We are on day 3, and I have the key to Ofin's room. So now let's see if this will help us in any way finish up the mystery. Let's do it. What in heaven's name? So we've done this before, obviously. We got in here and did this. We're going to have to do the translation thing again. The staff, there are markings on it. Yes, we're going to have to go to the library and research that. That's perfectly okay. Right, he was sleeping on the floor. There is something under the bed, right? There was the sigil. And the bed gets dragged. Okay, great. Moving the bed. Symbol. Great. I think I can do this before the hour is up, probably. His sack. Aha! There it is. Okay, so I just had to talk to him more at the beginning of the game. That's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Let's just do this real quick before I waste any more time. So that's interesting. So I don't even have to decode the staff. I just have to look at his stuff. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, great. All right, let's do it. Dama Ulfin's goal was to protect the land, as it is his ancient duty as a descendant of the Milesian rulers. Great.
So Mr. O'Finn is of an ancient bloodline of Milesian sorceress, as is Miss Deane. Is that why they've gone missing? There are 3 such bloodlines. Is there a descendant of that 3rd line? If so, then who? And were they brought here? Then taken because of their ancestral relationship with the Tuatha Dé Danann and Guivnu?
I do not yet know of his final fate. Mr. O'Finn is of the same bloodline as Miss Deane. This is why he too has been taken. Very good. Okay, there's our last one, the one that we failed to get the first time around. Very good. Okay, so that is now done. Yep, we got that achievement. Druid without a cause. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate, etc. Okay, now we shall... I'm just going to hypercut to the end of the game, basically, because everything else is pretty much as it was. See you then. All right, we are back here one final time. As a final check, all of our mysteries minus Blake have been finished. Ritual is about to be finished. We're going to do both of these mysteries right the hell now. I am going to skip through these cutscenes because I don't really need to see them again if I don't need to, but yeah. Guivnu. All right, here we go. I wonder if anything changes.
He seems to still be alive. I can't see a way to open this and get him out.
Probably not. Mr. O'Finn is alive. There's a sandwich.
Miss Deane, I need to find a way to get her out while she's still alive.
Miss Deane is alive, and...
Shh. No.
Okay, hypothesis time.
No tears. Mum, this, that. What? I want...
Here it goes. Alright, hypothesis. So, you cannot save your wife, your family, really. You've been tricked by Henry Blake so he can take over your ancestral home.
And
This one I can't skip either. Evil face. Ah!
get off me, you fool! How could you do this to me? You gave me hope. You gave me a son, only to take them from me.
I just needed to hear that again. It was good. Good delivery, good voice acting all the way around. I really like it. You will be nothing. Splash. The sacrifice has been completed. Mystery solved. Marquez cannot be saved. It has been done. Ritual. We gotta just act on the ritual. And Blake's is done. Right. Or I guess there never was Blake. Blake never had one. Oh, that's interesting. They're in tandem. So that mystery is also this one. It should have just, they don't even need this one really then. It's just to lay it all out, I guess. That's interesting. I didn't even realize that the first time around. Okay, cool. So, here we go. And as we know, we have to do the release sigil here. Oh, this one we can skip. Okay.
He just...
Okay, let's use the dial. So again, we are doing this one. So the outer ring should go like this. Inner ring can go like that. And even inner ring can go like that. So this should do it. Yes. Okay. Here we go. So we go... like this. That should do it, right? Excellent. It's coming down. Did I get this the last time? I'm not sure. Yes, I did. I got this, that's for sure. Come on, Ophin. Boom. Mystery solved. Alright, I hope that worked because I didn't get an achievement popped there. I'm sure it's just gonna happen at the
Freed
end.
from the vase's curse.
And I'm curious if O'Finn got got a different ending here.
Mr. O'Mara.
Otherwise, everybody's going to be exactly the same. There's not that much change. Darcy. Dara.
Mr.
Doyle.
Free with a new...
Joyce and Dupre.
Mr.
Toussaint.
Miss
The Callahans. Erickson. Barbosa.
Mrs.
The lesbians.
Mr. O'Finn went deep into the forest.
Okay, so the
and
ending
wasn't
is
ever
exactly
seen
the same
again.
for him. Detective Ward saved 21 out of 21 people. 37 out of 37. Mystery solved.
Do you think this will work?
Oh.
I have no idea. But I have read her notes.
Oh.
She knew what she was doing. There's no harm in trying, right?
I'm not sure you can say that. Not after everything. But yes, let's do it.
Age posco nego te recusare. Are you there?
Eamon.
Hello, brother.
Yeah! That's awesome. Good little treat for getting everything. That's awesome. Really, really good. I'm actually glad there was something, because otherwise I would have been like, all right. I still have an achievement left to get. That's the, like, not speed run achievement, but the one that's just, like, don't do anything. It's basically the Evelyn Deane achievement where you have to blame everything on the captain. It requires a little bit of extra work that I'm not willing to do today. I already spent way too much time just redoing parts of this game to be able to have that achievement happen. But we did it. We got the true ending. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe. I don't know if I did an outro, like a real true series outro the last time I did this. But if I hadn't, and this is your actual ending of the series, thank you for watching all the way through the series. It's been getting a lot of really great responses, and I love seeing everybody excited in the comments about getting the mystery through. There will be another mystery puzzle detective game on the way very shortly, so appreciate everybody. Please keep it subscribed if you want to see more of that, and we'll catch you on the next game. See you then. Bye-bye.